Hooray! Oh. Okay, so we're not buffering. We're not buffering on this one. So hopefully, some people will come over and join us. And I'm so sorry about that, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can message the people.
No, it's all right. I've told everybody we're sending it live again.
We got a thumbs up. But
so someone's found us. Hello. Thank you for rejoining us. I have no idea why that buffered, why it got stuck, but it does appear that we are back, and I am just finding us so I can actually see what everyone's saying. Can you say hello to people?
Excuse me. Yes, what a confusing way to start a Sunday live chat. Yes, Rose, we were confused as well. Especially considering people could hear us, but not. I mean, I'm used to that. People being able to hear me, but not see me. That suits me fine. But I promise you, I hadn't hexed it.
And you know what? I think that's that thing about us scheduling it. I think it just doesn't work. So anyway, so I'm going to say hello.
Did you see my lips move? Right.
So hello, Evil Spartacus. Hello, Evelyn and Homestead Farm, Georgia. And Rose, hello, and Benny, and Tracy, and 1971 Witters, and Laura, and Michael. I know some people are going to get hello again.
And Erica, and
Sarah,
Chrissy.
And Harriet at Food Forest Permaculture, and Elizabeth, hello. And that Texan is with us. And Susie, hello. Wow, that was a lot of people to say hello to all at once. So we'll do as we normally do, or just to let you know, it's not just us today. Our friends Tony and Louise from Kafka Diva are
over there.
In the next room, and they are warming up. Louise is warming up her voice, and a Total Chaos Homestead has joined us, and Richard and Paul have joined us. Hi, Richard. Well, it might be Richard and Paul, but hello. And Little Creek Homestead. So yes, so it's not just us today. So we'll do our normal live chat little bit, and then we're going to go for a little journey. So I'm going to take the camera, and we're going to go into the next room, and Tony and Louise are going to perform a couple of songs for us. So. And obviously they're not going to be able to hear us. Well, they'll hear us clapping, but they won't be able to hear you clapping. So if you're enjoying what they're doing, I'm going to ask you to do thumbs up, and I'm going to ask you to do right clap, and things like that. So, and Sparkly Hobbies is with us. Anybody else? And Walnut Tree Homestead. Hello, hello.
And if we've missed you out, apologies. Not being rude. It's just lots of things happening at the same time. As we always say, every week, week in, week out.
Yes, and I'm now got. I was hot, and now I'm very hot because I got all flustered then. Deary me. So let's start with all the usual stuff. Yeah, where you are and what the weather's doing. We have had a very blustery start to the day.
We have, but it's been drying out the rather wet end to yesterday.
Yeah, so it was really
it was really wet.
Really wet yesterday. Really rainy. And now we've got sunshine. It is cold, and what's the wind doing?
It's blowing.
Yeah, but it's died down a little bit. So yes,
it was snowing. It was snowing leaves earlier.
Yeah, and Bill and Val are here, or is it just Bill or just Val, or both of you? Let me know. And yeah, so that's been our weather. So
-3 in Norway.
It
was -1 last night. Yeah.
Was it? So I'm gonna do the homestead harvest because it's super quick this week. It really was super quick. I've hardly harvested anything at all. So it was 3.5 pounds of apples, half a pound of chard, 6.5 pounds of chicken, which came to 10.5 pounds. So I'm going to round that down. So that's 1,065 pounds. And beans that I gathered in earlier in the week. I haven't processed yet, so they won't count for this week's. So that must have been the lowest.
Yes.
Lowest homestead harvest for weeks and weeks.
It's been a busy week, though, isn't it?
And it was here.
Hello.
About half an hour ago, I said, "Do you know who we haven't seen on the live chat for ages?" And you're here, so that's wonderful. Thank you. And Rough Hewn Homestead is here as well. brilliant. I'm really excited. And Lois has joined us from Canada, where it is 0 degrees. Oh, nippy nippy. So that was that bit. I'm going to rattle through all of that. Right. I also need to apologise to you because I am tired in a way that I haven't been tired for quite a long time. I am lack of sleep tired because well, I can tell you now they're back, so it's okay. But our neighbours popped away yesterday for a 24-hour away. So we did the chickens and the cats for them yesterday. And about tea time yesterday, their smoke detector went off.
I couldn't work out why. There was no smoke. Nothing overheating.
So Mr. J went round with a ladder and poked at the smoke alarm and it went off. You know, it went quiet. And about 5 minutes later it came back on again. And we managed to get it to eventually to stop at about, it was late, wasn't it? Nine-ish or maybe half past
8-ish.
eight, something. Anyway, so then it was quiet until we'd all gone to bed, and about 1:30 it started again. So I trekked around in my jammies about every 45 minutes to an hour and a half during the night, switching it off. So I've had a bit of a lack of sleep. So if I seem a bit dim, or a bit more dim than usual, that's why it is, because I can. Yes. My longest sleep stretch last night was 2 hours.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I'd had a very long one yesterday, I was completely gone. I didn't hear a thing.
No, well, there's no point in us both being disturbed, was there?
Hello, Christine from Dorset.
Hello, Christine, and the Willow Creeks are here. Hello. Is that the whole family? Are you all there? And Valerie has joined us. Hello, Valerie. It's dark here in Qualicum Beach. Have I said that right? Qualicum Beach. It's been raining steadily since yesterday evening. So, Ruffium Homestead didn't sleep last night either. And hello to Live, Laugh, Love Every Day. That's a good mantra, actually, isn't it? It really is. So all of those. So right. So we've got Jonah, Trish, and Sarah. Hello. And that's all right. Sorry, someone was just leaving a comment on a video which pops up on the screen. I get distracted by little things up on the screen. Well, it doesn't take much to distract me, does it? So that was that. Yes. So
that's something. To be fair, that's something I've been able to use to my advantage over the years. Oh, shouldn't have admitted that, should I?
Oh dear. So yeah. Okay. So quite a few of you haven't joined us before or haven't joined us for a while. So let's do a quick introduction. Hello, Laurie. A quick introduction to Phil. Okay. So this is Phil. For anybody who doesn't know, we put Phil there with a pair of very cool sunglasses in the summer. His sunglasses are on the top of his head. Look, let's have them down there, because he looks even cooler then.
Yeah, but he doesn't need them so much. It's a bit sunny now than when he put them on this morning.
So anyway, so he got called Phil because when Mr. J gets up and goes off and does anything, he fills that space. It amused us. And Homestead in the Highlands are here.
They've got to go and move the goats.
See you when you get back. And Jay Riggs is here, and is that Alicia? Elise. Well, I'm really sorry, I'm not going to be able to say your name. That seems so rude. Right, and Evelyn's got to go. Thank you for popping in, Evelyn.
Good luck with the paperwork.
And Odo Bops is here from Cleveland. Smoke detectors can go off from changing air temperatures.
Thank you. That is really exactly what I thought, because it was not doing it during the day.
No.
As it got colder, it started going off, and eventually I managed to shut it up. And then as it got really cold, it went off again. And this morning, as the sun's come out and it's got warmer again, it stopped.
So, yeah, well, maybe we talked to them about that.
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
So,
can't go through that all winter.
No, that would be horrible, wouldn't it? It would be. And Steffi has joined us. Hi, Steffi. And, okay, that was easy. So now we can say, hello, Lisa. And Sherlyn has joined us as well. This is fabulous. And do you know why everyone's here? They're here.
I do know why everyone's here.
They're here. Not for us.
They can see us anytime.
Well, yes. Not for our witterings, that's for sure. Shall I go through and see if they will be... Well, would you like to pop through?
I can
see
pop
if they
through.
will be ready in about 5 minutes. Because you probably much more want to meet our friends than to listen to us. Okay, so Jay Riggs has said, should have said earlier, my first name is Jay. Hello, Jay. So, this is like, do you know, I really like it when people in the live chat to each other. Because despite my wittering, it's really nice when people start making connections and you know, find out which areas people are living in or what it is that they're up to and things. I like that. It's lovely. Much to be encouraged. So, right, so a bit of background. Mr. J, obviously, as you know, does radio stuff, and somebody contacted him and said, "Have you heard of this group?" And so he listened to some of Kafka Diva's music, absolutely loved it. Anyway, they ended up chatting via email, and then spring 2017, we invited Tony and Louise from Kafka Diva to come and stay with us. And when they arrived, it was like just two old friends had turned up. And I don't mean old in age, but, you know, just people that we'd known for an incredibly long time. We're really comfortable together. Share a similar sense of humour. They're really good at doing the washing up, which I'm rubbish at. So, you know, good friends to have. So this is now I think it's the third time they've been to stay with us, and you know, and have very kindly said yet again that they will sing for us. But I think singing on a live chat is a really, really nice thing for them to do. So I need to say hello to Karen. Thank you for joining us. What's your weather doing? I bet it's nice. But it's nice where you are, or nicer than it is here anyway. And Half Acre Haven is here, so that's Mel. Hi, Mel. Mel, it's sunny here, and I reckon it's probably sunny with you too, although very cold. So, oh yeah, people are definitely. You don't need to whisper; they won't hear you from all the way from America. So, I'm just reading your messages. I could try and read them up on the screen, but that would require putting my glasses on. The trouble with my glasses is I can put them on, but then when I talk to you, I end up looking like a school teacher, and that's scarier than scary, isn't it? So I try not to scare people like that. So. Oh, they're being all very quiet. They're being very. No, I can't hear them. They're whispering in there. They don't need to whisper.
You don't know what I'm whispering about.
No, I don't know what you're whispering about, but you don't need to whisper. Not really. So yeah. So while they probably are plotting. Were you plotting?
No. Who suggested? Half Acre. How?
Mel.
Whoa, Mel. Yeah. We weren't plotting at all. No, she won't know whether it's true or not.
So yeah. While they are entertaining us with their music, I'm going to stay and chat with you. Not on this bit, in the written chat. Yeah, with those, because I'll be able to hear them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Has our right, for anyone who doesn't know, just up here we have an umbrella which is blocking out the sunlight from our
Skylight.
Skylight.
No, I think
where did
I think
that come
I think
from?
it's coming in from behind.
Oh yes, you can see. You can see the sun coming. Well, I can't block that one out as well.
No, crazy.
I can't.
Can't
I
do
can't
that.
block one out. And then, just so that you know, at some point after they have entertained us,
Mills.
we may be doing. Says she. We may be doing a giveaway. So you may want to stay around for that one too. Was that a good,
Yes.
a good tease?
Do it.
Was it?
Do it. Stay around. And you're going to want me to press a button in there, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to have to take the camera in, so that'd be all right. I can press buttons. They can just see me wandering past.
Or like this.
Yeah, that's really weird. No, do that again, because when you did that, I lit up. Look.
I am a visual effect.
How bizarre was that? That was brilliant. That's why we put the brolly up there, because I kept disappearing in this sort of shaft of light. Come and make me glow again. That was excellent.
Oh, here we glow again.
Here we glow again. That was so funny. Oh dear. Right, you guys, are you nearly ready?
About ready?
But about ready?
Yeah.
Should we?
When you are.
So you're gonna have to, I'm afraid, you're gonna see the contents of my less than tidy kitchen now, and my less than tidy everywhere else in the house. So can we move? I'm managing to. Oh no, they saw all the mess.
Oh no.
They saw all the mess.
All the mess.
All the mess. There we go. So, can someone let me know? Can you see? Okay. Come on, just leave me a message and let me know that you can see Tony and Louise. Okay. Yeah, they're saying hello. So yes.
Hello,
And
everybody. How are you doing?
can you hear them? Okay.
How's it coming across? How's the guitar?
Can you hear them?
Brill.
Quick sound check, please. Someone let me know that you can hear. Okay. Good. Yes, you can. Fabulous.
Thank you.
So.
Whoops. Don't trip out my guitar case.
No, don't
Not a
trip
good
over the guitar
idea.
case.
Do you want the light on in here?
It looks quite light on the screen actually,
Yep.
Liz. Yeah.
Is that
That's
too
even
light?
lighter. That's alright.
Is that too light?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Right.
When
I'm going to come back in and talk in there.
Oh,
You
thanks for
saying-
joining us.
Have I pressed the button? Is the little red button flashing at the top
But,
right hand corner?
Thank
Yes.
you so much for joining, obviously, Titus and Liz for their live chat, but also for, allowing us to have a bit of a musical interlude as well. It's lovely to be here, obviously. It's brilliant fun to be with Titus and Liz for the weekend, and lovely that they've asked us to play a couple of songs. So these, as you know, we've got a new album out, and we've got a couple of just acoustic versions, a couple of tracks from that album, which is called Dysfunctional. And this first one is called Nobody.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
If I drove a fast car, would you notice me? Or if I led a fast life, would you notice me? If I smoked 40 fags a day, would you notice? If I drank myself soothing, would you notice me? Or if I did it with a football, would you notice me? If I had food truck, would you notice? Instead of being a nobody, 'cause you just do your own thing. living. It's gonna be in our own body, 'cause you just do your own thing. And there is no need to worry what other people think. There's no slander in the papers, no intrusion in your life. No wonder you are crying for somebody. But it's a shallow world, it's a shallow world that we live in. And if you scratch the surface, do you like what you find while you're living? It's a shallow world, it's a shallow world that we live in. And if you scratch the surface, do you like what you find while you're living? If I throw a fast card, wouldn't you notice me? Or if I let it pass away, wouldn't you notice me? If I had a good job. Okay, we're not quite used to playing acoustically. By the way, this is Tony from Kakadu. This is my hubby. So glad he's joined me today. I'm not going to do this on here at all. Right, secondly, we've got another track we're going to have a go at for you acoustically, and it's called In Sheep's Clothing. It's one of these tracks about discovering that somebody isn't who you thought that they were. And this is In Sheep's Clothing. Ready to start? Excuse me. I used to think you're real, and I That was good fun. Sorry about the mistakes.
Well, the mistakes, I didn't spot them.
Between you and us.
Brilliant. Do you two want to put your stuff down and
Yeah.
come and join us in there and we'll ask some
we'd love to.
questions and
Yeah,
things?
cool.
So, well, I don't think we can top that. We're never going to have anything as nice as that going on until the next time they come. So Tony and Louise are going to come in and join us. And then if you've got any questions for them, fire away with the questions.
Hello.
So, Darren, do you want to grab another chair?
Yeah.
I'll stand.
We all
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. We can squidge round. You can join us. We got. Do you know what? There's just a screen full of clapping hands here for you and woohoos.
Oh.
So yeah, masses of woohoohoos. And then woohoohoos.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool.
you're going to have to.
Oh, sorry, Mr. J. I'll take your chair.
That's okay. Look, if we. There we go.
See, so
It's like a
delicious.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Do you know what? There are moments when our kitchen just isn't big enough.
And we've never found them until now.
So what we thought we would do is I've already put up a link to where you can buy Tony and Louise or Kafka Diva's album Dysfunction Normal, and I know you've seen this several times before. I'm going to show you again.
Quick
So-
promo.
Yeah, so there you go. That's what their album looks like.
That's me. It's a true story.
Dysfunction Normal. And
Modelling the new sweatshirt.
very nice. So Tony and Louise have, and Steve, who is the third member of Kafka Diva, have signed this, and they have given this to us to give away to you. Oh, to one of you. So what we want you to do to be in the draw to receive this is just leave the comments. Can I have the bit of paper?
No, don't leave the comment. Can I have a bit of paper?
You hold that there so people can see, and I'll put what you've got to write. But basically, you need to write, "I'm dysfunction normal," and if we find that you've got that, I will add your name into what is it we use? It's a glass jar. And there you go. So I've just put on in the comments what you've got to write. So I'm dysfunction normal. Pop those in, and so I'm dysfunction normal. And so we've got until 2 o'clock tomorrow, so that's the 29th of October, so that's 2 p.m.
UK
GMT UK time, which is where are we?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Eastern time and midnight Eastern Australian time, and I'll then get all the names of the hat, and then Tony and Louise have kindly agreed that they will pull a name out of the hat. We'll record that, and you'll see that on Tuesday. Is that
That's
yes?
right.
Yes. Oh,
Brilliant.
phew, hooray!
Oh,
So,
wow.
so a signed disc from.
Yeah.
you so
Oh,
much.
thank you, and thank you guys for being a part of this. It makes a lot, it means a lot to us, and obviously for to Liz for helping us get our name out there too.
Oh
By
well,
way of your
that-
channel.
that's fine. That's not a problem at all. So, question for Tony:
Oh, yeah.
is the white wine in the fridge?
Yes.
Yes.
It's definitely the fridge.
that must be from somebody I know.
I think it might be from somebody you know. Let's
Yes.
have a look.
Could be
That
my brother or my sister.
We'll get that. It's from Meg.
Oh, it's
Meg,
Meg.
Meg. Yeah.
Hey, Meg.
Yes, it definitely is in the fridge.
So Chris is saying she's already bought the record, but and you thought the
Brilliant.
personalised message on the delivery note was a very lovely touch. There you go.
Ah, that's great. Thank you.
So yeah, there's now lots of people saying.
That's really cool. That's great.
Yeah, so she's saying, is the white wine in the fridge? Yes, definitely. It's
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, we can see that Meg's dysfunctional.
Yeah.
I can't even say it, Meg. Sorry.
Karen's
Let's
saying I'm
figure.
dysfunctional, but Karen, you know that thing I was going to send you, which I then put to one side, ready to post to you. Well, yesterday, while I was tidying up, I found it. So I haven't posted it yet. So I'm just going to admit I've been really rubbish and haven't posted your cushion cover to you yet, but it will go in the post
That's
tomorrow.
gorgeous. That's lovely, that.
Yeah, well, yes, except she was supposed to have it about 6 weeks ago.
All right.
So
It's not lost in the post. We're all right.
it's not lost in the
Quite
post. It was lost in my living room. So,
Yeah.
so Bright Purple Viking says, when did you begin your music journey?
Oh my goodness. Well, Tony and I started playing music together long time ago, which was longer than we care to admit,
Yeah.
because we're not that old really. But no, 20 years?
Yeah.
20 years plus? Probably
Yeah.
25 years
You were
ago.
21.
I was 21.
Yeah.
and
Well, you're
you
giving
were-
your age away just a
no,
long time
sorry,
ago.
I was 21, it was only 5 years ago. So we got that wrong.
4 years
No,
ago.
but a long time.
Yeah.
5
And
minutes
that's how
ago.
we met. We met through music, and we started sort of making sweet music together, didn't we,
Yeah,
lads?
yeah.
Then we got married as
Yeah.
well, so that was good. But yeah, long time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good though.
Is that answer the question? Is that
Yes, it
rubbish?
does.
Sorry,
No.
sorry if that's rubbish.
You've been- yeah.
Are you
So,
serious?
do you want to tell them which bands you are in now?
Yeah,
Because you're
Band-wise,
doing
yeah.
more than Kafka Diva.
more than
aren't you?
Kafka Diva. We've got sort of several music projects on the go. Live music-wise, we work at a Pink Floyd tribute band called Dark Side of the Wall, where Tony plays an enormous drum kit, and is completely awesome. And I do backing vocals.
I endorse
in
that
there.
message. He
He
is absolutely
he is
brilliant.
a great drummer. And I do backing vocals, and we love that. There's 8 of us in that band, and that is brilliant because they're all totally lovely people. There are musical brothers and sister, respectively. I'm the only girl, it's Heather. And so, anyway,
You keep them all in
apart
order.
from that, I do actually keep them all in order. Sister Lou. Apart from that, obviously we do Kafka Diva, where we write our own music, and we absolutely love that. That's what sort of really makes us tick, is it being creative. And other than that, we also have a project that I work on with the keyboard player in Dark Side of the Wall. His name is Pete Riley. He's a super talented guy, and we're called Electric Nostrum Moo. And together, it's really mainly Pete's project, but we also do something, you know, collaboratively on that, where I give some vocals and things and ideas. And there's other things going on as well musically, so there's loads and loads to keep us busy creatively. So. But I can't waffle any longer, because they'll probably kick me out.
No.
You can waffle
Never.
as long
You
as
can
you
waffle
like.
for hours.
Oh, can
You can
I?
waffle all night.
Yeah, you know that. He knows it's true.
Quick message from Liz's daughter, who can't comment on the live
Oh.
chat for some reason,
Oh,
because
Cecily.
she really enjoyed the music.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Cecily. Glad you enjoyed it. It was a bit quirky. It was a bit dysfunctional, one might say. But anyway, I better hand over.
No,
Carry
you're
on.
fine.
No,
You're
really?
absolutely
Oh,
fine,
okay.
yeah. Right, so Harry's heading off. Thank you for dropping by, Harry.
Bye.
Oh, he's making noises.
I'm trying not to make noises actually, but
Well, Meg's asked question, when's our next gig?
So there you go.
We asked that earlier.
Do you know?
Yeah, no. We've
No.
not got a launch gig yet, Meg. So, we're hoping January, aren't we?
January, yeah,
We're thinking Leicester, January, but we're not sure as yet. Nothing's booked in, but we will keep you posted. So follow us on Facebook, Twitter. It'll all be on there first, so keep a lookout for that.
And we'll
Thanks for
bring
asking, Meg.
we'll bring the news second and third.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a really nice
That's
really
good.
nice bit of music there. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, it was all
Okay,
right.
it's
It
okay.
was all right.
Look at acoustic.
Yeah, no, she's going to ask him now, is it all right? Yeah.
Look at acoustic stuff.
It
Right,
was. It
I
was
should leave
good.
you to it.
Okay.
I'm swanning off.
Small off.
Bye.
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 Thank you for having us.
Anytime, regularly.
Regularly, yes.
Come down every week.
So yes, we will. Oh,
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 oh.
I know. Look, I'm doing that sunlight thing again.
Ah,
Oh yes, look, Cecily can finally comment. Hello. I'll say hello to my daughter for joining us. Hello, Cecily. So yeah, whenever they come down, and we want it to be often, we will try and make sure that they sing for us, because that kind of works, isn't it?
yeah,
Taking
and
the camera through
in
there.
fact, Lou and I were talking about this earlier because she was just saying, and I think she mentioned at the beginning that she's not as used to playing acoustically as she used to be.
Because she plays electric guitar.
So I said, right, bring a small practice amp and your electric next time. We can sort the volume out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
if necessarily put the amplifier in the yard or something.
Or her.
No,
In
no.
the rain. No. So. Oh, sorry.
No, we're not going to electrocute anybody.
I can't believe the light is doing such odd things. Well, there we go. It's autumn light and we're not used to it yet. So
No.
having put the brolly up for the summer sunshine, we'll have to
We also got a
change
cat
it.
playing with curtains, so there'll be the odd shaft of light
Oh,
bursting
look,
through.
there's a smart move. Get the barn sorted and have a barn dance. That would be great, wouldn't it? We'll get in the barn sorted with the dance. So that was brilliant. And the other bit of news I've got this week is that you can now sign up for a Byther Farm newsletter. It won't be you won't get bombarded with stuff. I'm aiming to do something just once a month with a news roundup of everything that I haven't covered in a vlog, and I haven't put on the group in Facebook. So I am trying to hopefully there's now a link.
Yes.
There is. Hooray! There's a link in the chat there if you want to sign up for our newsletter. And yeah, Tony, well, you persuaded me to do a newsletter. I'd ummed and ahed, and yeah, it just seemed like a good idea. You know, and then we can, you know, let people know
What's what.
if our friends are doing gigs
Yeah.
or on their way back to do anything else
Yeah.
with us again.
And what's happening with, you know, the next bunch of music and all the rest of it. We've had some conversations which I'm not going to go into in too much detail, but all exciting things in the pipeline.
Exciting stuff. Yeah, no, there's lots of. It does feel like there's lots of exciting things going on at the moment, which is it's nice. I like it being exciting.
Hello, Anna.
So, oh, Annie, hi. No, you see, Annie, you're going to have to watch. You'll have to watch the replay because our friends Tony and Louise performed a couple of songs for us. So you'll definitely.
I've got to watch it again as well.
Did you turn the camera off in there,
Yes.
by the way? Thank you. So, oh, look, lots of people, thank you for subscribing to the newsletter. I promise you are not going to get bombarded with stuff because I actually don't have the time to send out loads and
No,
loads
and also
info.
because we don't like being bombarded with stuff, so why would we bombard you with stuff?
Yeah. So, and Jane. Hello, Jane's here.
Hello, Jane.
So it's the option is there, and I will put I think I have put the link to signing up for that newsletter at the start of every video in the description bit. So Mrs. S has just joined us. So people who have joined us in the last 5 minutes, you may want to go back and re-watch because our friends Tony and Louise of Kafka Diva have performed a couple of songs for us
From this album.
and we are doing a giveaway, so you'll need to go back and find out the information for the giveaway and what you need to do for that. I could just say it again, actually.
You could
couldn't I?
do, but
Well, no, that's fine. I'll just say it again. So, I'll put it up on the screen. So, if you want to be in the draw for the giveaway by 2 p.m. GMT tomorrow, you need to have added into either to the live chat or into the comments if you're watching this on the replay. I'm dysfunctional, and I will pop that up on screen. That looks backwards in the way that we're looking at it.
But it doesn't.
It doesn't on the screen, but when I'm looking at it, it looks backwards. So there we are. I've popped up on screen. I'm dysfunctional normal, and you just need to put that in. Yeah, I know it's not backwards, Rose. It looks it on the phone, which is what we use as a camera, but it doesn't on the screen on the computer. So now I'm really. Are you going to wear that as sunglasses all day? It's stuck to your head. It's like a Christmas. Hang on. You'll never wear a paper hat at Christmas, but you're happy to wear one.
But you see, I'm not wearing a paper hat at Christmas to promote my friend's album.
Well, we could make Christmas hats with dysfunction normal on them.
Dear me.
Yeah, we're not getting any better with this, are we? We don't get any better with practice.
Nah.
So yeah, when we started this live chat, we started it using the scheduled chat that I had scheduled yesterday to let people know, and it froze and it buffered, so we had to start the whole thing all over again. I don't understand why I have so much difficulty with the scheduled thing. It doesn't like me at all. It does feel a bit personal, actually.
You take everything so personally, love, don't you?
Well, yes. I think technology should be kind to me, not...
Well, maybe it thinks you're dysfunctional normal.
Oh, maybe. So, is there anybody have any huge news on their homesteads, gardens, allotments, in their house, on their balcony, wherever this week? So, any new animals arrived? Any crops that you've harvested for the first time? Has anybody had, I don't know, any baby goats or Rose or
Baby Rose.
or baby Rose?
Does that like fish?
Okay, so hang on. You're moving your birds. Tony, have you made a video about moving your birds? We want to know about moving your birds. Mrs. Sybil has joined us. Thank you for joining us. You may want to go back and watch the replay, because we've had live music.
We've had live music
Today. So
in the snow.
Oh, Joe, that wasn't great news. Joe had a mink get into the coop last night and has destroyed 14 of his chickens.
Oh,
I'm
sorry
really
about that,
sorry.
Joe.
That's horrible. Homestead in the Highlands has borrowed a billy goat, and 3 ewes are arriving in 15 minutes.
Now, the joy of watching comments like this is I just saw someone's borrowed a billy goat, and the next thing I saw was have grown into laying eggs. I was thinking, what?
Yeah.
How's the billy goat laying eggs?
Yeah. So, Health Enthusiast Hi has got a big pumpkin season going on there. People carving them into faces into them. Total Chaos Homestead, so she's got more chickens that have grown into laying eggs.
Baby cauliflowers.
Karen says it's finally cool enough I think you're in Florida, to spend some time outdoors.
Lois won 2 Kuni pigs because she liked and commented on a Facebook page. I know someone else who, and this isn't Liz, I know someone else who does an awful lot of liking and commenting on Facebook pages that happens like that. So you know, it does happen. People win.
Yes.
Congratulations.
2 Kuni pigs, how nice is that?
Yeah,
Yes. Fabulous,
that
fabulous prize. So, Yellow Labrador has joined us. Hello. It's a bank holiday on a Sunday. Isn't every Sunday a bank holiday?
Well, yeah, most Saturdays are as well. Most banks are open on Saturdays.
So now I'm confused. Is that is it a festival of some kind? A celebrationary?
Yes, celebratory.
That's the word. Celebrationary.
Celebrationary.
So,
Welcome to the celebrationary.
yeah, Joe said the music made for an uplifting morning after yesterday.
Yeah.
Sarah has planted first plant in her food forest.
Thornless blackberries. Lovely.
Fantastic. Oh, it's started now. That's it. You're off.
Yeah.
If you want any raspberries that spread a lot, give me a shout. What was it? I've missed something. I've missed somebody's comment. What have I missed? All right, Eva Sposka said I might be getting a croft soonish if it doesn't fall through. Well, we're going to keep your fingers crossed
We will.
for you.
And
that it doesn't,
thumbs held.
and touching wood and all those other superstitious things, that you get your croft. That would be amazing.
Yellow Labrador was saying that they need the public holiday to get used to the time change.
Yes.
We need it for about a week, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that is so exciting to be
brilliant.
getting
That
a
really is.
croft.
That
Yeah.
really is. You see, even Monty's excited. He's come in to find out what the excitement's about.
Tracy said her little rescue pup fell asleep during the music.
Oh.
That must have been very relaxing. Susie will be moving her chickens to her daughter's soon. They'll have a better area to overwinter them, and they've got new ones in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a croft is the same as a small holding and a homestead in Scotland. But as far as I understand, and I might be wrong, but I think there's quite a lot of activity that crofters do together, so that they'll work together to bring the sheep down off the hills and things. Am I right? Evil Spartacus will tell us. A Total Chaos homestead. She's got an elderberry plant, hoping to get it planted this week. It's quite interesting the difference between elderberries in the US and here. So here they are wild plants that a lot of people consider to be a bit of a nuisance.
I mean, to a lot of people, they're a weed.
Yeah. They grow in the hedgerows and they grow everywhere. And in America, people actively choose them, and they have lots of different varieties as well, rather than just that hedgerow thing.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, Byther Farm, for the comment about Louise and Tony, and obviously the link to Kafka Diva's website and Bandcamp is available.
yeah.
And,
so I'll up and put that up again.
And you might also want to check their YouTube channel out at some point and see the videos for. The video for the title track of the album is absolutely brilliant. It took a long time to film and it shows, but my goodness me, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's great. So there is the link to where you can find their album. Okay, so Michael says, do you have plans to plant that potted tree? Now I'm going to assume you're talking about the tree that's out in the kitchen courtyard. Which is an apricot tree, and yes, that will be going in next time Erica comes. The other potted trees, of which there are about 25 in various different places, will eventually go in
into various different places
somewhere. I suspect a lot of them will go into the hedgerow around the edges. So excuse me, I'm just reading. So it's more of a 9F community. Not sure what that means. I think we're talking about crofting. Okay, so elderberries are wild in the US too, mostly along the roadways. So they get sprayed with nasty stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it actually says it's more of a community. I think the 9 is a typo.
Oh right. Oh yes. Yes, that makes more sense about crofting.
Yes.
Yeah. Susie, I hollered at my husband while driving on a gravel road. Stop, I see elderberries. He wasn't enthused. And needless to say, we didn't stop. Yeah, you see.
But elderberries are so nice.
It's so nice. So our huge elderberry tree, which before we moved here had fallen down and was growing horizontally. So everything that looks like it's growing upright is sideways.
Mm.
It's growing out sideways, but because the tree's fallen over, it's now going upright. And lots of shoots have come off that, so I've dug them up. Jane dug them up for me, and we've planted some more of those around I'd be quite happy if we had a hedgerow that was almost exclusively
Fruit and nut.
Yeah, well, it's what it's what we've planted, but it would be nice if it was big. So
Yeah, elderflower, cordial, elderberry wine.
okay, Mrs. Sybil says, can I transplant 2 medium-sized blueberry plants at this time of year? You can, but I think I would wait another month to 6 weeks for it to lose all its leaf and move it while it was dormant. And it may be that I'm completely wrong, and maybe you need to move. Did a fly
Sorry,
get you then?
I've been a landing strip for a fly.
It may well be that you need to move blueberries when they're in leaf, but I always, if I can, move things when they're dormant in the winter. So there you go. Tony says yes, you can. There we go. That was easy.
Yes.
Thank you, Tony. Stop me waffling.
Good grief! Someone managed to stop you waffling.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Tony's saying they are pretty much dormant now. I was looking at mine; they're still in leaf, but they are starting to go red. They're very red, actually. The blueberry leaves. So
Earlier on, I noticed a nice comment. Much earlier on, I noticed a nice comment about your leaf mould video.
yeah,
And I can't remember who it was. I apologise. Saying that they got maple trees, and they hadn't realised what a rich resource they'd got with the big leaves that are falling off it at this
yeah.
point.
And I mean, as I say in the video, both the videos actually, you know, it is much better if you can shred those leaves or just run over them. It's Susie.
Susie, thank you.
Or run over them with a lawnmower a few times to break them down into smaller pieces, and then you'll get your leaf mould much quicker. As I say, I've got the time to just let them sit there. And actually, the leaf mould that was 2 years old that I showed was really fine and crumbly. So I'm very happy with that. So
We might try an experiment and do 2 little things next to each other. One that's been shredded and one hasn't over the same.
I think we
frame.
should. I think that would be great.
So
yeah.
We can set that up. I think at some point fairly soon.
Right. So Tony's in the middle of building a dedicated leaf shredder, which of course he's going to bring over and demonstrate here. Please. Yeah, it would be great if we could. He's laughing. That wasn't a joke, Tony. That was a serious.
Yeah.
Bring it over and bring it over and test it out on our thousands of leaves. Watch the video and build your own. Yeah, see, everyone wants it. Rose is with us. She wants it brought over here. But yes, we will do some sort of trial.
Yeah.
With shredded leaves and not shredded leaves, so we can probably get.
It would be interesting, I think, to see what the difference is over.
If we can get the little electric lawnmower, which is a tiddly one, and I can use, so we can get that going, then that would be fun. We'll ignore Tony's Goering. Hello to Fringe Dweller. Hi. We are almost at the end of our hour here because my brain is dysfunctional normal. But Fringe Dweller, please do. That will make no sense to them at all. Please do go back and watch from the beginning because we've had some really nice live music here today. It's been absolutely brilliant. Lisa says your leaf blower reverses and chops leaves and bags them. That's what we really need.
Mind you, I would have thought if a leaf blower reverses, it blows them back onto the trees.
It's a vacuum then, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really funny when we're chatting because I've got the computer on as well. I can see people's comments coming up from when they're watching videos. And I'd love to know what video they're watching for that comment. It's obviously an older video.
All right.
So, someone was passing comment on my hairdo. Well, they certainly wouldn't be commenting on it today, would they?
So, certainly wouldn't be commenting on mine.
Yours is lovely. That one's great. That one just... I'm being mean. So,
So what else isn't
So
it?
hello to Barbara, hello to Keith. I use an older than dirt lawnmower to shred all the leaves, yeah.
Mm.
And the only reason that I haven't shredded them up to now is I can't start our big petrol mower.
And
And
Susie's got a riding mower. You're jealous now, I can tell.
Yes. We haven't got enough grass anymore.
Not now,
when we,
no.
when
When
we
we
first
moved here, yeah.
when we moved in, there was enough grass to warrant one.
Just.
Well, there would have been if we'd been meticulous, want tidy grass people, it would have been. But so Tony's talking about leaf mould and is saying he's planning to make around 4 tons this year. So is that 4 tons of 4 ton bags, 4
Excuse me.
ton size bags that you're going to put in the leaves,
Thank you.
or is that 4 tons of completed
Mould.
leaf mould? 4 tons finished. Wow.
How many tons of leaves are you going to need to make
Yeah,
4
how
tons
many?
of mould?
Yeah, that's a good thought. How many tons of leaves do you need to make a ton of leaf mould, or is it 1 ton? Does 1 ton of leaves turn into 1 ton of leaf mould, or does it get heavier? About 12. Oh, okay.
About
12.
12 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll make it 5 past 3 then.
Oh no, times 4. Oh, now I'm right. 3 to 4 tons of leaves.
Right.
That must be in volume.
Yeah, to make 1 ton of leaf
Yeah.
mould. Right.
Yeah. Oh. So, Kevin is saying, hello Kevin, thank you for joining us. I found your page through Hugh's Nursery. He's got autoimmune disease, as have many of us here. And you've inspired me and given me courage to create my own veg patch. Excellent.
Well done.
There are loads of people who are online right now, all of whom have some sort of autoimmune disease, and loads of us are growing our own veg and fruit. Brilliant. So if anyone else wants to own up to having an autoimmune disease of some kind and is growing their own food, do you want to just give a quick shout out and just say I do, or me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
not that
me
one.
too.
Just say I do.
Me
So
also.
yeah, and we'll just see how many there are. And Lois has had to go. Cheerio, Lois. Thank you for dropping by. So there we go. Loads and loads. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, no, you're not alone. There are tons of us who are growing our own food.
And that's metric or imperial tons.
Hey.
Oh, there was a comment earlier about is that US tons
Oh,
or
right, I see, yeah.
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 Metric or imperial.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah.
I have an autoimmune sense of humour.
Go away. Love you very much, but that was. So he's saying there's always one. So I think we are going to head off nowish, and it's time for a cup of tea. Even Phil is looking like he needs a cup of tea. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really hope you enjoyed being entertained by Tony and Louise. I hope you found it entertaining. And I hope that you will join us again next week. Everyone's having a quick cheerio. If you get a chance and you've enjoyed today's live chat, could you hit the thumbs up button because it's nice. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for the rest of your day, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me in a video tomorrow. Bye.